and held moisture. And so I think that we can probably do that now. Can we?
You wanted to do, yeah, this is actually where I wanted to.
First, let's show the infiltration.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys can see all the runoff. Man, I wouldn't want to swim in that. You know?
I can say I actually ever tested. I've swam in something like that before. I'm not gonna lie. It's not fun though.
This is from a rooftop. I'm not sure I'd want to swim in that either. We did get some infiltration finally. This bucket was almost nothing in it in the first class. So now that we ran this through twice, and we finally got a little bit of infiltration in the top. There. Look at the runoff in the no-till. And this is just 5 years no-till. When we're talking about, you know, long-term no-till, I mean, there's guys like my farm in Colorado, we've been in no-till almost 20 years. So our infiltration rates are incredible.
Probably like you can put a probe and just keep
yeah,
going
most of the time.
instead of like hitting a rock down the road.
Those are silt loam soils, you know, rather than the clays. You guys can ask any questions you want to. If I can't answer them, we've got the professor here that can.
I'm curious if the color of this one is like maybe from the splash of that one coming over
Yeah, very well.
a little bit.
That's a good, yes.
Because I was like, I don't know where all that dirt would be.
That's a great observation.
Exactly.
Yeah, phenomenal observation. So you guys know the components of erosion or water erosion, right? There's detachment, transport, and then deposition. You know, those are the things that we try as NRCS that we deal with all the time.
We talked about it Monday, remember the rain rod where it's flash erosion, we see all of this right here. So basically just disintegrating these aggregates, you know, and further collapsing the pores.
Yeah.
So then that's leading to compaction as well through rain. So we think about compaction happening when we plow over and over or you overgraze, but in our really heavy clay soils in this region, if the soil is not covered and we have this really hot sun and then we get a big rain event, it just will disintegrate the aggregates and they just collapse down, and that will cause compaction as well. So it doesn't have to be due to overgrazing and you know, just tillage. It can be leaving the soil bare as well.
Okay, so
That's the biggest component is
that's
the bare soil.
That's my question. So for compaction and soil sealing, do they go together? Is that it's the
That's
soil?
what I'm
Does soil sealing lead to compaction, or is it the other way around? Oh, okay. It's just that's just two different things. It's a two-thing event.
And it's not really an either or exactly as well. In our heavy clay soil, you get sealing that happens because you've lost the aggregation. And the aggregation can be lost for several reasons. One of them is you've left the soil bare. It's really heated up in our climate, and you don't have the organisms anymore because it's too hot and it's not holding water, and it's a bit of a downward spiral. So it's a multi-fold effect, right? Now you can go, you know, with, you know, you have, so you think about it in terms of the list of disturbances, if you will, and the list of things that make it in contrast to a natural
I'm going to be very good at this one.
You need help?
I don't want to dump it on my phone.
So we're gonna see which ones are more dry or wet, infiltration wise.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, so Sandra had a really good